that she left, and those people were just coming because there are some people who had the voice and they just came for healing and getting the power. So she was telling them, go back, our pastor's coming to my house, so please don't go to the meeting. So everybody, those who were just on the way, they never came
to the meeting.
So they went to her house.
She went to her. Oh, I just feel like another showdown. So
Right?
I feel like another showdown. I think they're calling out Jesus.
So
did you feel the oppression in that meeting?
Yeah.
How heavy that was?
Yeah.
Listen, we were rocking and rolling yesterday. It was like, you see those testimonies. Well, wait a minute. I may actually gonna. Well, yeah, you probably will see the testimony that we shot before we were shooting this one, because this is the day later. But that was before we went out and ministered. I mean, we were like, let's go take on the world. Hallelujah, charge. And we ran right into this tsunami of oppression. Like, whoa, what's going on here? And it was like this battering ram of death and oppression. And it was like trying to suck the energy out of you. It was like kryptonite to Superman. I mean, I was like, whoa. And it occurred to me that something was going on. Like this is like something's going on. Like Satan's trying to defend something right now. And you look around and there was nothing. This place was nowheresville. Like, why are you fighting for this place? Why do you even care about these 20 people? Most of which were young kids in tattered clothes, and one drunk woman,
right now.
and they were all laughing at the drunk
Everything
woman.
I said is true.
And I said, you know what, the drunk woman's going to be called right now.
That everything I said is true.
Watch this. She gets the power, and they all get healed, and they're like, whoa, I just got healed. Anyway, that's another testimony. Well, go ahead. That's a crazy meeting. Like, why would Satan even care? Okay, so apparently he did. All right, so
she was able to just make sure that the people, she has convinced them to the house, and from there he called the pastor and told them that those guys, that's the name we used, are here in our village.
Those guys.
And please, you need to come today so that you can show our people that we also have the power. That's what he told the pastor. So we want to have a meeting, because the home of the lady was not far from the meeting. They were able to hear the sound very well, so it was not far from there. So the pastor rushed there because he wanted to make sure that the members there can believe them as well, because this is now something that they want to make sure. They are just fighting so that they can also have the power to convince their members, because as we speak now, they don't even control their members who are sick, who need healing.
Freedom. There's no freedom of religion there. And the people are saying, wait a minute, because we're educating them that rights of freedom come from God to you. Anyway, okay, so, and they don't want their people to be free. And there's a video of one pastor saying, oh my gosh, let them be free. Just like the video before this. Wow, okay, I'm rambling because I'm speechless. Go ahead. And just shut up.
So the pastor was able to come. She was able to call those who are sick in the village to a house so that the pastor can also heal them. And from there they can tell the members that we also have the power of healing. So there were people of cancer, according to what she said. There were malaria, there were body pains, and they were around 87 people who managed to come. Those who were coming to
that they hijacked our meeting.
Yeah, so they just went.
Does that count as the second meeting? That counts as 2 meetings, people. That's our tally just went to 52.
Yeah.
Or 122. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so the pastor was able to come, and he also wanted to come and do according to what the lady was able to advise him to do. So when he came there, he started praying as we were preaching. At that time, we were just you were giving the word. So for them, they were just praying for healing. But according to what she told me, there were no healing. There were more pain.
More pain.
Yeah, that's
more
what
pain.
she told me. The people were saying when we were just on our way, we had pain, but as we have entered your compound, we feel more pain.
More pain.
We don't know why.
More pain.
So the pastor was convinced and was just praying and
More
shouting and praying so hard so that he can make sure that her is well.
Adding to the sacrifice.
So it happened when you said, I even heard you saying, those who hear the voice, you take a big breath in, you'll be healed where you are. That's the time they started praying in tongues.
Thank you, Jesus.
The moment you spoke, they started praying and they received the healing.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
You know, this is interesting too, because this was a weirdo meeting. There's not very many people, but there's about 15 kids, 15 children, and they're all in tattered clothes, man. These are the poor. And you want so desperately to get to these children and get them filled with the Spirit. And the message was leading up to this like moment where you do the altar call, where like everybody's all excited. Yes, I want my healing now from Jesus, and boom, everything happens. And it's really cool because you've kind of set Jesus up to move. Well, this drunk lady wanders in, and sometimes Satan uses people, sometimes God uses them. It's hard to say, but belligerently drunk into the meeting, and everybody's laughing, and now everybody's looking at the drunk gal, and the altar call got creamed. And